Welcome, guys, to our first podcast ever. It's called Help! We're trying here!
We really
My
are.
name is Sylma, and we have.
Johan!
And.
Adelina!
Awesome! So, the topic today is have you reached your goals? Now, why is goal important? What is it for? Do we even need goals? Those are the things that we're going to talk about today. Okay, so let's get started with Johan first. Coach Johan, to be specific. So,
Yes.
Coach Johan,
Yes.
do you have goals?
Yes, I do.
What kind of goals do you have?
All sorts. At the moment, I have a fitness goal.
Fitness
to
goal.
lose weight, a certain amount of weight.
Right,
Besides that, there are financial goals,
right.
life goals as well.
So, are these goals like yearly, or is it like a 3-year plan or 5-year goal? Or what kind of goal do you have?
Depends on the goal. For example, the fitness goal is changes as it goes. Yeah. So once I achieve a certain goal, then it changes again.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose the duration of the goals it depends on how difficult it is.
Right.
So like financial goals may take a bit longer. Yeah. So yeah, I do have goals for a few months. Sometimes I have goals for the week as well.
Right.
You know, just get out of the bed and do some work.
What about you, Adelina? Do you have goals, babe?
Okay. I think my goals would be more, I'm going to use the word fluid.
Okay. Hashtag fluid, guys.
Yeah, so my goals are a bit more fluid. I kind of know, I have a general idea of what is it that I want to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of getting there, I'm very much into going with the flow. And because otherwise, I get so frustrated.
I get you.
You know, you
She
plan
is like
that. You plan all these things and think every component is going to change. There's going to be changes to every component. So it's going to stress me out. So that's why now I'm like, go with the flow. As long as I achieve this goal, I'm
Right.
good. Or I'm at least on the path towards it, I'm good.
Right, right. Now, why is it so important to have goals, though? Do you guys know? What's the reason of having
But
goals?
do you have goals yourself? Do you set goals?
Well, for me personally, it's more for work rather than a personal goal. Simply because I hate to lose. And I know, I have confidence that if I set it according to work, I will definitely win. If it's a personal one, oh my God. But whether it is work or personal, why do you guys think it's important? What's the point of it?
Well, for me, it's like progress. You know that something's progressing in your life. For example, weight goal. Okay, currently I'm about 113, 114 kg, and I want to get to 110, etc. But if I wake up in the morning, even if I had done IF or fasted or whatever the night before, the 2 days, you don't really feel it. You're still wearing the same pads and all that.
Huh.
So sometimes it's just a measurement to tell you, hey, you're going the right direction, keep at it, do whatever you did yesterday. So it sort of keeps me, I set goals so that I know that I'm progressing to certain things in my life that I want to achieve, and keeps me on track.
Right. What about you? Why do you think it's important?
I think for me, it will be more directional so that there's something to work up to or to go to. Whether that is the actual end goal, which, you know, as you go along that journey, you may find out like, oh, actually, I like this one better, or I want to pivot, I want to go here. So I think for me, it's just that, so that there is sort of an end goal or an end result that I want to achieve.
Right. Yeah. It's like a benchmark of some sort, right? It's also like how you measure where you are going in your life. Because to be too fluid or too aimless is also, then you will go like, have I achieved anything? Have I progressed? How would you know if you didn't set the goal in the beginning? Right? So for me, I think that's the reason why it's not too much of me kind of goal. It's more work and more client-centric goals that I have. So I want my client to be this after a certain period of time. So that's why I set those goals for myself. So in return, I think it also helps me to be better. right? So yeah, so now we have established it's important to have goals.
Yeah, but also adding to that,
Mm.
right? For you, because you say you have more work goals,
Mm.
so is it important to also have personal goals,
Mm.
or it's like never mind lah, I just focus, I need work goals only.
I think also important lah because I'm still single until now.
Which
I'm-
is the reason why you don't have personal goals. I mean, you experience work goals. It works for you, I suppose.
Mm.
You achieve some of your work goals, and that
Mm.
gives you some kind of reward or satisfaction.
Yes,
But you don't think you want to
a personal
apply that,
one.
yeah.
Guys, this is not a question about me today.
No, but that brings
Yeah,
up a
it does,
question,
though.
right?
It
That
does.
do you not want to set goals because it is unachievable or
Could be.
unachievable?
Yeah, like I said in the beginning, I'm a competitive person. I do want to win, and I know when I can win and when I cannot win, and I think that's why I played safe.
Okay. Playing it safe, all right. Okay.
Yeah, but as I
Okay.
grow older, I do realize, not grow older, younger guys, older. I do
Everybody
realize
go older, don't worry.
that having personal one definitely also helps with your work goal, right? Because there is this satisfaction. But I think the reason why I don't know how to differentiate the two is simply because I work. I think I identify myself with my job, so it's like satu kali, right? Yeah, I think that's the main reason why. So a little bit of a break, guys. You do see us wearing the same shirt, right? So we belong to the same company. It's called Rima Synergy. Yeah. So I am the CEO of the company, and Johan is our
Principal coach.
correct, and Adelina is
Operations manager.
exactly. So this is our first ever podcast because we do want to bring. We are trying, lah, guys. We are trying.
Help! We're trying here.
Exactly. That's why the name of the podcast is "Help! We're trying here" because we do have some things we would like to share with you guys, and we don't know how to share it
Yeah.
because let's face it, sometimes doing reels is very difficult.
And I
And
think one of the reasons why we chose that as our theme for this this podcast, was also that I believe many people out there are
not sponsored, not
also
sponsored.
many people out there are also trying,
Yeah.
yeah, and they need help. So perhaps that can resonate with them as well. Help!
Correct.
We're trying here. I'm trying here.
Correct.
So everybody's trying.
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
try together.
Especially in these trying times.
Yes.
So true,
Very
so
good.
true. And well, when we were coming up with our name, we did ask ourselves, is trying good enough, right? Because there's this phrase that says, "There's no try, just do," right? Just do. But then again, you go right, but trying is the first step,
Yeah.
right? So yeah,
Trying
guys,
is
we
doing
try.
to a certain extent.
Yeah.
If you don't try, let's say, try a new restaurant.
Mm.
That means I walk into the restaurant, I
Yeah.
try the food there, that's doing as well,
Mhm.
right?
True.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Don't get too stuck up with
The
Star
definition
Wars.
also.
Yoda might want to rethink.
I think Yoda said that in a different context.
Oh, yes,
also.
yes.
And then everybody started going, oh, there's no try, there's only do.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Well, I guess if they didn't get that spaceship out, they wouldn't be able to fly out of the
Yeah.
planet that they were in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But talking about goals, right? What makes you what helps you to achieve your goal? What drives you to finish it? Like you set it, and then what helps you to achieve it? John?
Very good question. Many dimensions. There's different frameworks. Smart, Whoop, and we also have our own right now company. But I think the biggest thing is writing it down.
Writing it
Yeah.
down.
Whatever system use, smart goal setting, Whoop goal setting, whatever goal setting framework we have out there. We also have ours, the success canvas that all of us go through. But the most important thing is actually putting pen to paper and saying this is what I want to
Yes.
achieve, and this. I think that's the biggest. Don't just have it in your
Correct.
mind. Yeah.
Correct. What about you, babe?
I think for me, what drives me is for it to be fun and not stressful. Because the moment becomes not fun, it becomes something heavy that I need to do because I need to do it.
Yeah.
Whereas when I reframe it to be something, okay, what is it I want to achieve? And I'll be like, okay, what are the funnest way to achieve it? Because there are things that, it can be serious, or you can do things that are, serious, but fun.
Yeah.
And fun is so subjective that if it's fun to you, it's not fun to you,
Yeah.
right? Or you,
Yeah.
right? So for me, it's that what drives me is if it's fun, I'm very excited to continue to do it or find new ways to achieve the goal. Then for me it opens up that the world of possibilities. When it's fun, it opens up the world of possibilities. Then then one will lead to another, to another, to another. So that's how my brain operates.
For me, the way I achieve it is I cut it down into bite sizes, into chunks, and I'm a numbers person. I like when I achieve something, I can
Quantify.
yes, exactly, quantify and put like a done or a check, something like that. And when I do that, I like to see how the numbers goes up from 0% up to 80, 100%, right? So that definitely helps. That technique helps. Once I finish, I will click the done part in the spreadsheet or whatever it is I'm using, and then the number will keep going up. So I love to see the numbers go up. That is my drive. That's my motivation, and that's how I know I'm doing something. I'm progressing. Yeah. So yeah, there's many ways to do it. So guys, please let us know what motivates you. What is your drive to achieve your goal? Because once you set it, that's not the end, right? You need to go through some sort of discipline, some technique for you to achieve that particular goal. So what is your technique? Let us know in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Yeah?
There's another one
Yeah.
I realized, right, that we also asked to do in our training as well, coaching, which is tell people your goal.
Ay,
Yeah, if you just write it down and and keep it to yourself and don't share that, it's like if it didn't happen, did you actually have that goal in the first place? You can no, I never had that goal in my life,
Yes.
and so you could be lying to yourself
Like,
when you don't achieve it.
accountability.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it would, I think, telling somebody about your goal, you don't have to tell them the whole thing. It's like, okay, this is what I want to achieve.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell them how or
Yes.
why.
Yes.
Just say, okay, just check me, once
Yes.
in a while,
Yes.
how my progress is. I think that helps a lot. Yeah.
Exactly. If you guys need help in that, we do have a success canvas where you put down your goal from number 1 to number 10. We will guide you on how to do that. And then there's a part that says accountability, right? So that part you can put our name, and then we can have a session together and let's hash this out, right? Hash your goal out, and we will help you to achieve it. As I said, I'm very good when it comes to work, guys. I will help you to achieve your goal.
Where can they get this success canvas?
Well, we can get it through our internet website.
Yeah, we'll have the link in the description.
Yes,
So
yes.
whatever link or any reference that we're discussing here, we're gonna have the link in
Okay.
in the description.
I also have a client ask me before, is having confidence important in achieving your goals? What do you guys think? Is it important? Having confidence to achieve? Does it help even? Right?
Let's hear from Adelina.
Yeah.
Okay, I think before I answer that question, I just wanted to add something to what Johan was saying about telling someone else. And I think not just about accountability, but you never know that the person who tells you would have connections to help you to reach your goal,
True.
or have or they've seen ads, or they've seen something that could connect you to move that move closer to your goal. So that is one of the
so tell more people.
yeah. tell people, tell the universe, I want this one. So there's that. To answer your question, right? What's your question?
Is
Confidence.
yes.
Is confidence important to reaching your goal? I think to a certain extent there needs to be at least enough confidence to try. Because if there's no confidence at all, then the try part is not even there. But if at least enough confidence, so like, okay, enough confidence, enough courage to say, okay, let me just try this
Right.
first.
Right.
So then as we win, more goals, because I read an article that says that our brain is wired to kind of always be happy. So that's how we get motivated. So it's celebrating the small wins. So we have different milestones, and when you reach one milestone, brain say, "Hey, happy," and that continuous happiness is what continues to help people be happier and drive them to continue to do what they're doing.
Yeah, it's like a memory muscle,
Yeah.
right?
So in that sense, having confidence, it grows also. As you win more, you achieve more of your milestones, or you learn more things, then confidence also grows with it.
Yeah, agree. Totally agree. It's like you're cultivating a habit, and then that habit tells you, oh, you're doing it right, you're doing it right, you're doing it right, you're doing it the right way. So it builds that confidence.
Yeah.
Right? What about you, Johan? Do you think it's
Maybe
important?
I don't know.
We're trying here, guys. We're
yeah.
trying.
We are trying. Help!
I think you need to be certain level of confidence, confident that you can achieve that goal or you want that goal. Because it's like, if you write a big goal, you might, and you don't have the confidence that you could achieve it, or it's within something that's reachable, attainable for you, you might come out thinking that this is like imposter kind of thing, or like imposter syndrome or something like that.
Yeah.
So I believe a certain level of confidence you should have. I have either some people say what you have the skill set, the competency to achieve that goal, or there's a driving need for you to want to achieve that goal. So that will build into the confidence. But what I will say is that as like Adelina says, right, the small wins as you progress along, that will definitely give you more confidence as you go along. So one of the things that I think we were talking about, goal setting is about change, I suppose. You want something new because you don't have it now. That's why I want to set this goal. I want to have it, achieve it, or get it, or something like that.
Something to aspire.
Yeah, something to aspire to. So it's something new that I don't have now. So definitely once you have it or going towards it, there's some change happening. So in that change, I think confidence comes up as you go along, and as you go through this journey and go through it, you will build up more confidence.
Yeah.
But do you need to have the confidence to have that goal? Probably not 100%.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. We're trying. Yeah. Not to say that we have all the answers. So it's like tough questions come out. So we think about it and throw it out there. Maybe it works for you. Maybe you think that you really need confidence, but. I think the important thing is writing something down, having a goal, and going for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do I think it's important to have confidence? Confidence, it comes with practice. It comes with doing. It comes with your brain telling you you're doing the right thing. You do it many times, then you will get that confidence. So to get the goal started in the beginning is you need courage. Courage is needed to start the goal, and confidence will come later on, because when you have the courage, you will want to do it, right? So this brings us to your why. Now I heard Simon Sinek said, people don't buy into your what, people buy into your why. Now, if your why is strong, you will find the how. So when you are going through the why, that's when you need the courage. The how, you will need your confidence. That's what I think it is. So guys, what is your why? Why do you even have a goal? What's your why, Johan?
Oh, okay. Wow, they just came out of the.
The big question. Why?
I suppose I set goals to improve my life, better life. Fitness is definitely health is why I want to lose weight is fitness and health. With health, then less medication, less need for medical attention as I grow older, etc. So and keeping the body moving so that if I need to travel or do things, then it's I don't get tired so easily. So it's a health thing, so that I can do more,
Right.
share more, talk more, whatever, have more.
To
peace,
be
and-
more.
To be more, for example. And then I mentioned just now it was about I also have financial goals. Financial goals allow me to have more choices, do more stuff. So I guess the goals allow me to grow and do more stuff and have a better life.
Yeah.
So this is what drives me to set goals.
So that's your why.
Yeah,
To be more.
to be more, do more. Yeah.
Okay, cool. What about you, Adelina?
I have no why.
Yes. Has to be strong.
But I think also a lot of people face that question,
Yeah.
what is my why?
Yeah.
And there's a tool out there that's called the 7 levels, like the 7 levels deep. So it's basically asking you, why. And you say, why do you want to do this, or why do you want to achieve this? And you keep asking up to 7 levels, and usually at the 7th level you kind of find that deep why of why you're doing
So you're
things.
going to Nirvana 7 levels.
It's the magic number. Yeah, but I think for me, my why is that I have a desire to have a certain lifestyle. So whatever I do, whatever goal is kind of in a way to help with the direction or in each component, each aspect, so that I can achieve said lifestyle. Yeah, so that is usually my why. Very very surface, but really I have this deep yearning of this a specific a specific kind of lifestyle where financially independent, those kind of things, and I get to travel.
Right.
So I think that now mostly is I get to travel because family wise we're pretty set, we're pretty okay, we're in a good place. So there's I'm happy with that. But for on a personal level, I would like to be out there, to travel, and not have to worry tomorrow I can eat or not.
Yes.
Yeah, those are taken care of as long as those are
Yeah,
taken care of. I
so
can
that-
think of other things.
Yeah. So my why would be to not have to
Right.
have that worry.
Right.
But Adelina brings up a good point. I mean, Simon Sinek says, "What's your why? What's your why? Start with why, right?" And I struggle with that too. I mean, even in coaching or even in self-development program, they ask, "What's your purpose in life?" And yeah, I did a survey once, right? And then I was being coached at that time, and then I was asked that question: What is your purpose? What do you want to achieve? And I just couldn't. It's just blank. Cannot think, like. And then it's like, especially when you're a kid, people ask you, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Like, don't know. Friends can say like, "I want to be a teacher. I want to be this."
And then you copy,
I'm blank, like don't know what to do. Like,
What do you want to be? Hang on, let me check.
yeah, what's left on the list?
Yeah.
And and it felt like shit, man. How come I don't know this? Like, I don't have a direction or what I want to achieve, but
Yeah.
it's not easy either.
It's not.
Yeah,
Question. It sounds easy, but it's not an easy
yeah, it's
question.
not easy.
And and sometimes I think also that question sort of brings this feeling or idea that it has to be something big,
Yes.
something bombastic.
Yeah.
What is my why? It needs to be, it feels like you need to be so intelligent that and so deep,
Correct.
profound. This
Yeah.
profound why.
Yeah.
But I think for me, after getting past that, your why can be different.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be, because I don't have children. So a lot of times, you'll hear, I'll hear friends, their mothers, and they're like, "Oh, my children are my why." So I can't say my cats are my why. I only have fur babies.
Oh, no judgment, okay, guys. If that is your why,
That
go
was an
ahead.
example.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is a deep question, but also I think it helps us to figure out who we are. What is it that we aspire to be? And it could be something so simple like I just want to live on by the beach and drink Mai Tais or something like that. Yeah. And just drink coconut juice for the rest of my life. That could be someone's why.
Could be.
And it doesn't have to be like, whoa, because I want to give back to the community and the universe.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Start the NGO, become internet. I used to envy, not to say I still do envy people that have a very clear why and purpose, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a different energy to them.
Oh,
They're very
yes.
clear. You talk to them, and sometimes it's not that they're proud or look down upon you. It's just that they're so clear that this is what I want to do. This is what I want to achieve in life. And it's like, wow, if I could have that clarity
Yeah.
and that kind of energy is great. But bring back to our topic today, right? For me, since being asked those questions, what I how to say it, how I use goal setting now is just that, okay, perhaps I haven't seen my big why or big purpose yet like these people, but at least I'm moving.
Yeah.
And I have goals, and perhaps I can't see it now from where I am, but as I grow with maybe losing weight, achieving certain financial levels that I want to, achieving certain things in my life, maybe one day it'll hit me and go, this is what I wanted to do. So that's how I just keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, for me, my why, as I said, I I identify with my work. So I'm a confidence coach, and the reason why I became a confidence coach was because I realized I didn't have much confidence to begin with before,
So you
and
try.
yeah, so I tried.
But they say that's the best way to learn.
Yes.
Teach what you know, yeah.
Exactly. When you're able to teach,
Mm.
you learn. And while learning, you become better.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of fake it till you make it, because if you fake it till you make it, if along the way something goes wrong, everything will crumble and you will be back to square one.
Yeah.
Right? That's not, for me, that's not how I build my confidence.
And I
It
think you
is by
learn less with
doing.
you learn less with fake it till you make it, because
Yeah.
people assume that you already know.
Exactly.
So there's no extra learning or extra sharing that they will
Yes.
give. It's like, you already know it.
Yeah. It's like pretending. It's pretending. So you're pretending like you know stuff, padahal everybody is trying. Everybody is trying. So
We try
why,
here.
my why is to help people to have that foundation of how to gain their confidence step by step. Because if you have that foundation, then you'll be able to build it on your own pace and also with your own techniques along the way. All you need is that foundation. So that's my why, to help people to get that foundation down pat. And then after that, I free you to the world, guys. Be free, be confident. Because after that, it all depends on your life experiences. That's also how you become confident. Right? So that's my why. My big why is because I want to help people to have the foundation of how to be confident. After that, you're good to go, man. Seriously, you're good to go. So I think I'm the deep one here. I got my why done. Huh? Guys, I got my why.
Yeah, I still don't. If you want to ask me still, what's your purpose in life?
I know.
Yeah, I just talk and share, and
Yeah.
if it helps others, help lah. If
Yeah.
doesn't,
Exactly.
Nobody has the perfect answer, and not one answer is the right one for whatever it is that you're facing. So definitely, we're all trying here, man. Seriously.
We are. That's
Now-
why we need to have fun doing it, you know?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely, we have to have fun doing it. Otherwise,
It's a long journey otherwise.
fun and also passion.
Yeah.
These two must be a good mix. Otherwise, besok berhenti sudah, no more. That's also the reason why we have Rima Synergy, because we have fun in doing what we do. We love helping people. We love coaching, training, and also we love helping someone find their whys, right? Because that journey in itself is super fun, super fun. I enjoy that journey very much. And if you guys want to look for your why together with us, you can get in contact with us. You will find the link somewhere
Description.
in the
I think
description.
it's down for me.
Yeah.
Down there. I don't know if we're getting it right.
I don't
We're
know.
trying, guys.
It could be
Down
up there,
there, down
guys.
there. Money up there.
Just look for it somewhere, you know. And you can get in touch with us. We'll do our best to help you. Yeah, because we together are also trying. Okay, so let's try together. Why not? Right? It's always fun to do things together. Yeah. So the topic for today is have you reached your goals? So one more time, guys. Have you reached your goals, Johan?
Yes.
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 Oh, awesome. What about you?
Not yet.
Not yet. Still got time.
Let me share one goal I set many years ago. No, not that many. 15. Okay, never mind. Early 2000. So they said write it down, write your goals, write it as if you've already got it, right?
Right.
And then print it out, keep it in your wallet, take it out and read about it. Read it once in a while and to remind yourself about this. So one of the goals I wrote then was I am living in a 5-bedroom house, a 5-bedroom bungalow, surrounded by greenery, and I have 3 cars in my garage. Okay, so this was like when I was in KL. I wrote this down, thinking, well, it could be Country Heights or somewhere there, you know. Then something happened. We came back to Sabah, took over a certain business, and then during that transition period, I was staying with my parents. One day, my wife and I were in our room, so I went back to my childhood room, you know.
Okay.
This is the room that I had when I was in secondary school and all that. Of course, now posters are taken off. Now it's a bit more adulted already. My brother's room and all that. Now my kids were staying there. And then I was just looking out the window and then I said, oh, my son is staying in my brother's room. My daughter is staying in my sister's room. We're staying in my room. There's 3 rooms already. My parents are in the master bedroom. And then there's another bedroom, the guest bedroom on the next floor. There's 5 bedrooms in this bungalow. We're on Signal Hill, which is quite secluded. And around that place is all greenery. I look in the garage, there's 3 cars. All my parents' cars. Two of my parents' cars, one of our car from KL. Shit, man. I wrote it down, it happened. What I did not write down is I'm living in my own house. I just said I'm living in a 5-bedroom bungalow. Right? Yeah, so it happened.
It happened.
Yeah, so since then I realized that goals do happen, but it may not happen the way you think it is. So
Yes.
I sometimes wonder they say, put screensaver if you want a BMW 5 Series, blue color, automatic, whatever. Take a picture of it, put it there. But I feel that sometimes you just need to let go of it, and maybe the universe has a better idea for you.
Yeah.
They might think, you don't need this 5 Series. You might need an SUV because you got kids coming along. And then you'll get a brand new BMW. It might be blue color, but it might not be the 5 Series that you want. You know?
Yeah, what you brought up, Johan, is what happens if whatever you plan didn't go according to plan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? What will happen to you? Right? This is fantastic, then, because yesterday we were just talking about
Yeah,
this,
we
right?
literally were just texting. and
Yeah,
talking
we
about-
were.
about this. We
Yeah,
just
yeah,
the
tell
day
them.
before, right?
Ah.
So there was I think it was a TikTok, right, that I
Yes.
forwarded. So I forwarded to Sylma this TikTok that talked about, this person who's like, oh, I didn't achieve what I want to achieve, I didn't get what I want to get, or all these things. But then, so this guy was asking her, so, okay, but who are you to think that your plan is the best?
Yeah.
Mm.
Are you playing God?
Yeah.
Are you playing God?
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't get what you want because that's not what is best for you.
Yeah.
So something else will come along
Yeah.
that will fit you much better.
Yeah.
So that was something that I was sharing with her, saying, yeah, this happened to me many years ago, where I had to reframe my mind. Instead of going woe is me, but rather like, okay, why did this happen, and what am I learning, and what am I getting from this? And then later on, you just continue on, and then you always look back. For me, retrospect is always something that is very important, to look back and see how far you've come.
Yeah.
What are the things that you have experienced, you were able to experience, achieve, what are the things that happen, and then that's when you really get to see all the little magic that happens along the way,
Yeah,
where
true.
you're like, oh yeah, I did want this, or I did want something like this. And then so that has happened to me with personally, and also in business. When we started, me and my sister-in-law started a company. Then we're like, okay, because she's an artist and she does calligraphy. So then we're like, oh, it would be really awesome if we get the big companies to hire and do those, set up a table and do the calligraphy for their products or things like that, some kind of event. And within, I think, the first or second year, she was already getting those offers. It's not like we necessarily physically, okay, we set out, write letter and everything, but through word of mouth,
Yeah.
and building yourself as a person and as that the artist that they're looking for, then there's you get it.
Yeah.
You just need to put it out there. Hey, I'm doing this. This is what I want. And then because we're seeing, oh look, this person is doing all these jobs in KL, da 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 da. And then came a time when they wanted to look for people like that here, with whether it was calligraphy or illustration. They looked for her. So we had a few big companies hire for
Yes.
that.
So-
So
That's awesome,
yeah.
right? Very, very awesome.
Yeah.
Now, to be able to change that mindset, right? To frame your mindset. Some people, like Adelina, I think Johan as well, are good at it. They're like, it comes from within. But what about for some who find it challenging to frame that mind, to help change your mindset? No, don't worry, guys. At Rima Synergy, we have a strengths coach. I sound like I'm an advertisement, since just now,
I
right?
think she's
But
moderating.
I'm trying.
Skip ad.
I'm trying.
And then we'll put a ticker at the bottom.
But seriously, our biggest why for Rima is we want to help people, right? Help you to have a better life and
And
just
use your strength.
yes, to use your strength as well. So what I'm trying to say is, if you are having that challenge in trying to change your mindset when something is not going according to plan, how do you bounce forward? How do you do that? If you need help with that, we have a strengths coach in Rima Synergy. Her name is Coach Hannah. Hannah is not here with us right now. She's in Bangkok. Study some more to be better for you guys.
Yes.
So if you need help in that department, do approach us, because Hannah, our strengths coach, will be able to help you to frame your mindset to get a better. Guys, help me with my English. Suddenly I'm mind blocked. To be better. Let's go. Help, we're trying here, man.
Yeah, to better activate your strengths,
Yes.
whether it's your realized strengths or your unrealized strengths. Which they are unrealized strengths, believe it or not.
Yes.
So she will be able to help to activate that for you, and you can optimize and not focus too much on like, oh yeah, but I don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
Or I'm not good at this.
Yeah.
So let's focus on the things that you are good at, and then that will help to.
Correct.
So when she comes back, we can do one talk on that as well.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
strengths, like what we share mostly is okay. Do you know what your strengths are?
Yeah.
Are you applying it well? Are you
Yeah.
being positioned where you can use your strengths well in your life?
Are you using your strengths too
Correct.
much?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to get. Sometimes overuse.
Yeah.
And that can be bad, Right?
Yeah.
So underusing it as well also not good.
Exactly.
So it's just where is the right level for you to use it and when you use that.
Balance.
Yeah, it's a balance.
Yeah. So reach out to us. As I said, this is our first time doing, so it's way somewhere around. How to reach us? You will know.
One day, probably next one we'll get it right? This one way.
Yeah. So goals. Now it's already October. No, November.
November, my
It's already
friend.
November. We have December left, guys. December.
She's really trying.
Right? If you haven't reached your goals yet, you have still December to do it. And then after that comes the next question. Do we need to set another goal for next year? Do we?
So I think that's the thing that for me, right? A few years ago, back in the days, because it's such a norm, everybody say, okay, New Year, we set new goals.
Resolution.
Yeah, everybody's setting their New Year's resolution. and all
Hashtag
that.
New Year, New Me.
And then come to a point where every year you're like, oh, I didn't achieve these goals. Let's just reuse the same goals, and that happens year after year after year. So then you're like, what am I doing?
Recycle.
Yeah.
I think there was one of those things that you can get the graphics, right? You just same goal, but then they change the year, they cross out, and then they put the new year. This year I want to do this, 2017, cross out 2023.
Exactly.
Is recycling goals wrong?
Is
it?
I don't know.
I don't think it's necessarily wrong.
Mhm.
What I think is it's just an indication that maybe the goals needs to be broken down into the different years. So,
Bite size, guys.
yeah.
It's I think sort of similar in coaching when we set goals or actions plans for our clients. I've had clients where they keep on coming back and they can't progress. So then what happens is we recalibrate. Maybe there was something I missed, or we missed in the coaching session. Maybe the goal is really not fun for them, not resonating with them, not engaging to them for the why, or we miss a step. Yeah, so it could be a few things like that. So we revisit. So it's okay to recycle, but recycling means that something's happening. Either they're not,
Something needs to be reassessed.
they're not buying into this goal.
Yeah.
Like, do you really want this?
Yes.
Do you? Or is it because people are telling you need to do this?
Yes.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
a lot of goals are based on that also.
Correct.
Yes.
You know, it's like, oh, because I need to do this. Someone says I need to do this. Someone says I need to do this. But do you really want to do it?
Your
Yeah.
goals or your parents' goals.
Yeah. So
Correct.
that's why there's no driving force behind it.
Yes. So that's why your why must be strong. That's why. Okay, just a bit of a disclaimer, guys. If you're hearing like fart sounds, it's not fart sounds. It is the sound of this sofa. We are moving around. Okay, because I realized I've heard it a few times,
I was holding my breath.
and I'm sure it's
I didn't
even
want to say
more.
anything.
I thought you were gonna address the pitter patter.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's raining.
There was dog just now. Now it's raining, and now we're hearing fart sounds. It's not.
We're not in a real studio, guys. We don't have honey.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're trying.
Exactly. We're trying here. Yep. So I think we're gonna end it soon, guys. So I hope our session today has helped you in some ways, or even if it just helped you in a way of, do I even have a goal? If it helps you to think that way, and if you need any help, do reach out to us. Yeah. So my strengths would be in confidence. I'm a confidence coach. What is your strength, Johan?
Performance and also well-being.
Exactly. What about you, Adelina?
Well, my strength is in many things.
All the setup,
Creatives.
technical, our
Yeah,
operation.
yeah.
So I'm a very passionate creative.
Yeah.
Most of our social media you'll be seeing is
Exactly.
So we'll be doing that.
Yeah, exactly. So if you need help in these areas, we also have a strengths coach, Hannah. Please do reach out to us. We will do our best to approach you and get sessions together so that we can help you be better. Okay? So how do you reach us? Again?
We will have the information down below. But you can also follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
We're at Rima Synergy.
Exactly. So there it is, guys. We are from Rima Synergy. My name is Sylma.
Johan.
Adelina.
Exactly. And this is Help! We're trying!
We're trying.
Bye, guys!
Bye.